Aloha, and welcome back to the walkthrough. In the last episode, we took down the 4 weebs, and in this one, we are going to head on into hell. Before we do that, I'm just going to show you a couple of things, and we'll prep ourselves. So first of all, we got our pyromancer. If he's still here for you, cool. If not, you probably answered yes to his next question. He's all like, oh my god, you got a cool ass pyromancy. If you say yes, you tell him where you got it, he's gonna go down to Blighttown, he's gonna go hollow, and you can kill him for 1,000 souls. There's no benefit, so I'm gonna keep it a secret.
In any case, I definitely apologies, my forget.
And that way you can always come back up here and purchase whatever you like from him.
Goodbye then. Be safe.
Additionally, since we've now sided with Kath, you can come talk to Framt.
You sorry fool. You could not be.
And he's all butthurt.
Enough.
And so he's gonna go take a nap. Thought that rock was an NPC for a second. And then we should also have our sorcerer from Vinheim, as well as Master Logan. If you've been following along with this guide and you've got that good old 70 IQ, he's going to tell you that you can't learn sorcery. No big deal. If you want to learn sorcery, you just got to level your intelligence up to a base minimum of 10. So mine's at 9. If I just bump it up once, he'll talk to me. On top of that, how are we doing on arrows? We haven't bought any like this whole time. Okay. So we're gonna go top off on some poison arrows and some fire arrows, and then I think it's time to finally upgrade our bow. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it quite plus 15. If you gotten lucky with some chunk drops or large titanite drops, you can get it pretty high. I know I'm gonna have to buy the regular titanite, but should be no problemo at this point. Lots of souls. Pretty sure I have a ton of unused souls as well. Yeah. Alright. Let's go talk to the pretty moss lady.
I thought you played.
And from her, we will purchase. Okay, so we are good on humanity. Let's do 150. Yeah, I like that number. And I think I actually want a couple more poison arrows just in case. There's quite a few things we're going to want to poison in here, so. Let me go ahead and use all 7 of these. And I'm just going to grab. Oh, that's too many. That'll be good. That'll be nice. Alright. No more need for transient curses. I'm gonna put homeward going on. Also don't need to traverse the abyss anymore, so let's go with. Yeah, we'll do this for now. A little extra running speed. Excuse me. I don't. What? Okay, I'll take it. What? What? Alright. Backstabbing people that don't exist. I'm getting souls for it. I'm all for that. All for it. Is. No, that's not it. Alright. Anywho. Now we're going to head over to Andre and upgrade our longbow. Be a couple other things we do before we head down. So we're going to go to Andre, upgrade the longbow, and then we are going to get our Estus Flask to +4, take on a Toxic Dragon quick, grab the red steer stone ring, and then we'll head down, take on the first boss. So he's all giddy because we got ourselves that very large ember. We can give it to him, and now we can upgrade our weapons to +15 if we got the material for it. Let's see, I think I need 8. 8 of those, and Sweet, so I think we've got just enough... Yeah, we got just enough large titanite as well. And we've got some chunks. This isn't necessary by any means, but it just makes things a little bit faster. I should be able to modify it one more time to a plus 11. And I think we're going to be one shy on the chunk side of things. Otherwise, we can get this bad boy all the way to plus 15. Oh no. Oh no, we can't. You know, I really don't want to, but I'm going to.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of...
Alright, so now we've got a ridiculously beefy longbow. Additionally, could have gone for a Dragon Slayer Great Bow, that'd be sweet. But the ammo's expensive, and I don't feel like spending that right now. So let's go and warp back to Firelink. Rest here, just in case we die. And now we'll make the trek on down to get our stuff. So first, let me talk to Firekeeper. Now we got a plus 4 Estus. Down the stairs. I wonder how Lodric's doing. Down the nipply elevator. I really think I kind of just want to use this thing. Let me put on the cutesy. Yeah, that works. Look at that fashion. I'll set this up. Definitely not worth using this thing right now. It just looks so cool. Anyway, having killed the 4 kings, now which Beatrice's set is going to be on this here bod? Now, that set wasn't there before, but the body was. So I like to think that she just went over there and undressed and just, like, maybe she dolled up the corpse or something? Alright, so now we're going to take on this dragon. You can get one good boop in while he's asleep. Be it a jump attack, strong attack. Ideally, you get a drop attack off this ledge. I find the easiest way to do it is running and jumping. Just walking off. I have missed it. Rolling. Don't work. And I guess I just missed that one too. Also, I think you can take the items. Maybe not all of them. That'll make it up. But we're going to kill this guy quick. If he gives us too much trouble, we got some fire arrows. If you stand over here, none of this stuff is going to hit you, but he's just going to do it on repeat. So I find the easiest, most reliable way to continually attack him is to jump up here and wait for him to do some stupid attack. Then you can drop down on him. Yeah, so look at that damage, but also look at that damage. Hold still for us again. Yeah, so I mean, we're chipping at him. It's like a quarter of his health at once. Let me chest tap this though. It's gotta do decent. Put on some fire arrows. Yeah, okay. I mean, honestly, this is probably faster at this point. to shoot the closest parts. But I kind of want the satisfaction of good axe kill. What? Come on, Doc. That was a headshot. You're dead. Bam! The mighty. Alright, got our dragon skill. 3,000 souls. Yippee! And now we're gonna continue trekking along this way. We're gonna grab 2 more shinies, and then we'll homeward bound back to Firelink. This part can be a little bit tricky. You've got this little drake sitting on a stupid little spot. I'm actually going to try to sneak up behind him. If you do start hitting him and you run back this way, he won't be able to follow you, but the real danger here is having them knock you off the ledge. Just big damage. Homie's biting my ankles off. Go here for a humanity. And now, if you like, you can actually poison these guys. It takes 5 arrows. And that's, I mean, I don't know if it's really worth it. It takes a while to kill them. Honestly, these guys, at this point, they only yield 1,000 souls, and they take a bit to kill. They're fairly risky. I would probably just advise running past them. Let me go chill with this homie here. Man. Come into my lair! Alright, we're definitely not using that strategy at all. That was just, we'll call it a SpongeBob reference. It wasn't a SpongeBob reference, but we'll call it that. Please don't call it that. I don't know if there's much of a we. I'm pretty sure, like, 6 people will watch this video, but nonetheless, here we have the Brigand set. And then we're gonna go do some parkour. Up this ladder. Now, if you want to establish dominance and slay all the little drakes, go for it, but it's just not really worth the time at this point. Now, additionally, having killed the 4 kings, if you go back in and talk to the guy that gave us the key, he'll move back to Firelink. There's no advantage other than you get him out of that shithole. So if you want to be a good Samaritan, go for it. Ordinarily I would, but it just takes a lot of time for no real benefit other than peace of mind. Knowing that this non-real character is in this shithole instead of that shithole. Anywho, this is just dangerous right now, so head back to good old reliable. This. Yeah, that works. Alright. I don't know if I like the way that looks. Not with this armor. Anyway, from here, we are going to warp on down to the Chamber of Daughter of Chaos, I mean. And if you have 30 humanity, now is a good time to do this. So I'm going to join back into the Chaos Servants Covenant. And then we are going to go ahead and pop 30 humanity. If you don't have it, don't worry, it's a bit of a bitch to farm, but if you go back up to the depths, you can pretty easily just go farm a bunch of humanity from the rats, Once you've got 30, talk to our lady here. We're in the Covenant, so now we will offer humanity. Oh, excuse me. Offer 30 humanity. She's going to give us pretty sweet pyromancy, as well as it will allow us to access a shortcut that will let us save Solar. So, with that done, we are going to... Nah, we don't need to rest there. Well, we already have anyway. Anyway, head this direction, take a right. More spider stuff! And we are gonna go take on a pervert. So, bunch of egg boys here. Please don't hit the egg boys. You hit the egg boys, you're in for a time. It's just not worth it. Instead, let them worship your feet. Oh yeah, let me see those feet. And then you can run around that way. It'll take like 8 more seconds. I'm gonna do this because it takes a little bit of damage, but saves me the time. Time is money, baby. And money is souls. And then we will carry on through here. Go through this white light. Even though we could totally already see what was on the other side. Now we are in the boss arena. Now this boss, like I said, total pervert. I would describe this as a massive panty raid. And the reason I describe it as a massive panty raid is you've got this dude, right, chilling here. He's on fire. He's just fucking having a good time, touching himself with his 50 arms. And he's not gonna hurt you, right? Because he's distracted. He's just sitting there in awe, just like, oh my god, this shit's amazing. Oh yeah. What is he on about? He's sniffing this, his sister's clothes. So, we're gonna take his sister's clothes. And we are going to sprint away. And that's going to make him very mad. Notice, also, the name of the boss, you can't tell me that's not a panty raid name. So, Ceaseless Discharge is going to just chase us on this way. You can take the shortcut back, doesn't really matter. Either way, you just gotta wait for him to catch up to you. He's suffering from a little bit of performance anxiety after being caught in the middle of the act. But as he makes his way over here, you can see the big old leggies. And notice how one arm is totally bigger than the other? Why do you think that is? Alright, so head on back towards the fog wall. Hang out, just put up your shield, whatever. He's gonna just basically try to fist you. That's that discharge. It's all ceaseless and stuff. Anyway, don't worry about that. Really, he's gonna come over and plop his arm down. Really sooner rather than later. I don't want to face another fiery thumb shot. Alright, here we go. This is what we want. So, he just jumps, face plants, knocks himself out basically. And we are going to take him on like the Lion King and knock him off this ledge. Alright. Time for the cutscene. Can you imagine how many crusty socks are in that leg? Oof. Alright, from there, we're just gonna head back on up to the bonfire, take a quick rest, and then we'll call it an episode, cut it into a few pieces here as we tackle 2 more bosses in the next one, and then get our first real Lord Soul after that. If we take a glance off to our right, we can see a bunch of Taurus demons. The devs got a little bit lazy in the late game here, and just decided, oh man, how do we make this area interesting? Let's not. Instead, let's just put a bunch of old bosses. But at this point in the game, they're fairly easy to kill. In fact, they're fairly easy to kill the first time you fought them. So we're gonna rest here, level up our vitality up to 40, and then we'll switch it. And with that, ooh, special day. With that, we will call it an episode. We'll see you in the next one.